So we found this absolute gem at a pawn shop. It's an 029 Super. I imagine that it's early 90s, mid 90s maybe. I was born in 94, so she's about from, you know, my vintage. You want to know something really cool? I used to go to this shop all the time. This is where my dad used to get chainsaw and lawnmower parts and weed whacker parts, bid service down there in Warren. Literally, that's where I grew up going when I was a little kid. So when I saw that sticker on there that this thing came from where I grew up, that was so ridiculously cool. I had to have it. So we just sharpened up the chain, just filled her up with oil and fuel, got some PP on the ears. No, I'm not wearing safety glasses. I'm fine, trust me. I recommend that you wear safety glasses. We're gonna give this thing a shot. It's a real runner, so we're gonna see how she goes. No. What the fuck? Why isn't she cutting? Well, we found out that safety chain doesn't cut for crap, especially when it's a little bit warm. Got a flashlight, girl? Oh, used the Dremel and took off the safety chain garbage. Looks like I could have done that one just a little bit more, but whatever. We are no more safety chain. I hate safety chain. It's just I wanted to run the saw and see how it was going to run. I wanted to get it warm, make sure we didn't have a seal issue. So we'll be running normal chain, but I happen to have this on me because I don't have a lot of Stihl saws. So we're going to do a little bit of cutting now that we have that little situation remedied. When the safety chain is up high and then the Rakers are up high, the teeth don't even do anything. So we have that problem remedied, and now we're going to cut with it. This saw cuts. What the heck was his name from, oh God, Forged in Fire. What the heck is the Asian guy's name? The martial artist. Oh my God, he's amazing. That's such a cool show. So, you can take an old saw. It's basically as old as me. And with a little bit of help in the chain, it cuts pretty, you know, I think we're making some chunks here. She cuts pretty good, honestly. I'm impressed. For a 56cc saw, heck yeah. It occupies at 56, occupies a really nice little space. It's still pretty light. You know, a 60cc saw is getting to be fairly heavy. 50cc saws generally, you know, are pretty light. And something that's kind of in the middle that gives you a little bit of extra oomph when you nip makes for a really nice saw. So I think this is going to be a runner. I bought a conversion drum, new bearing to run 3/8. Not that I'm, you know, anti-323 or 325, but I don't really like carrying around two different files with me all the time. And also because the local hardware store made a little bit of an oopsie daisies. And when I ran in there lickety split trying to do 5 other things and didn't check my work, I ended up with a 3/8 bar, 3/8 chain, and instead of screwing around with driving all the way back down there and whatever, I just ordered the correct thing off Amazon. We'll be running 3/8 on this old girl, and I think, based upon the way she cuts, I don't think we're going to have a terribly hard time doing that. So, wouldn't necessarily recommend grinding off your safety chain because it's not very fun. I got covered in a whole bunch of prickly, awful Stihl stuff, but you know, in a pinch, if you're up at your cabin and you found out your chainsaw didn't cut, and you brought up safety chain, which I highly recommend you get rid of that junk because it's terrible, it's not safe, it's garbage, it's going to overheat your bar because you're going to be pushing really too hard. Get rid of it, run not a safety chain, and go from there. So, thank you for tuning in. 029 Super, rehabilitated, new spark plug, ready to run, tuned in pretty good, cutting like a dream, even with the old junk, really tired chain that just had a Dremel put on it, and hand filed. Have a great day, everyone.